Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farid bin Muhammad Maksum. So in this project, I work under technician department. So today we will learn basic how to calculate the diameter for the side mirror. So basically we just get a measuring tape, then we just take the value for the length and the width, also for the thickness. It's like this. Then we also, in this project, we about a sensor, so accurately the sensor work around 5 meter from the bike. So this is the end of the bike. Then I already calculated, and this is how far the sensor will detect any movement, car or anything.
Okay, as we know, the greater the vehicle, the greater the blind spot will be. So for motorcycle, the blind spot was much more less than cars or any heavy vehicle. As you can see here, this is the part where the rider can see from the mirror, and this is the part that the rider cannot see, which we call blind spot. Okay, why this part we call it partial to total blind spot? Because some of this part riders they can figure and can notice based on the side mirror, which is around this side, a small side on this, and riders they can notice any vehicle approaching from behind on this spot. Okay, but for the spot on the right spot and the left spot, it was a total blind spot, and it is very dangerous if the rider didn't notice and they change lane or anything, and that can give harm to them. Okay, so our responsibility to create a system that help the rider to aware of any danger that come from behind. Good. Okay, so let me show you our system. Okay, this is the system that we configure, that we create for this blind spot system. Okay, as you can see here, we put two sensors, which is on the right side and the left side of the back of the vehicle, of the motorcycle, and we connect it to a microcontroller, which is Arduino, and from the microcontroller we connect it to indicator, which is LED on both side, right side of side mirror and left side of side mirror, and in advance we connect it to buzzer that give us sound notification. Okay, why we put sensor on both sides? This is very important to have the rider much more aware which side the vehicle will approach. Okay, so if the vehicle will approach on the right side, it will indicate on the right side of indicator on the LED, and the angle that we use for this sensor, for the system, for both sensor are 70 degree. Okay, why we use 70 degree? Why we didn't use greater than 90 degree? Okay, it is because if we use greater than 90 degree, the system will be not effective. That because the system will sense any vehicle approaching from front of the motorcycle, so it will give a communication from the sensor to the rider. Okay, so from the sensor, the input will give will give a radar, which the input will give a microwave, a wave that go to the microcontroller and convert it and process it to an output, which go to the indicator and indicates a signal on LED if on the right side of the sensor senses, if on the right side vehicle approaching, so it will be on the right side of the indicator of the LED, and in advance it will give a sound notification but on the buzzer. Okay, this sensor sense two types. Okay, for the first step, they sense on the up to 10 meter, which 5 to 10 meter, they give up to 10 meter, around 5 to 10 meter, they give a first signal on the LED, so that the driver will aware if any vehicle approaching. And the second is less than 5 meter, which is the rider will aware of the vehicle that the vehicle will approach by the indicator of the LED plus the buzzer to aware to give notification to the rider, so that the rider will be much more aware than earlier. It's very important to make sure the rider will keep safe and will ride in safety. Okay, I think that's all for me to explain about the system. Okay, thank you.